Hey friends, I'm sorry that I'm late again. It's Friday though, and I'm looking extra creepy today. So you can tell that it's almost winter because it's getting darker and darker in this situation here. How's everyone doing? Creepy Tina. It's the creepy stream again. How's everyone doing on Friday? I'm just glad that it's Friday. I'm very tired this week. I just saw that. Chris, I want to study. Sebi, I want to cease. Yay, it's Friday. Ah, Sebi. Having a good day today, I see. Hey, Harshi. Hey, Shilpa. Hey, Rahul. Hey, Madeline. Easy and Skills. SJ Panda. Hey, glad to have you back. Hey, Shilpa. Morning to morning people, evening to evening people. Why can't I find this in my sub feed, dear YouTube? It's a good question. Hey Adam, the live stream doesn't start for me even though I got the notifications. I always had to refresh. No, I'm sorry, it actually didn't start. I think what happened was I tried to start it, but then I had some mic and audio issues. No, but I didn't actually start it on YouTube. I only started it on OBS. I don't know. Maybe that's just the YouTube thing. Because I think that actually isn't me starting it. Who knows these days? Genrex, I'm so tired, but let's do this anyway. That's the spirit. Alright, let's do it. Alright. Tina did skincare. Tina did do skincare. Let's see. Timer on. Music on. All right, let's do this. Let's go. First Pomodoro done. Hydrate and chill, my friends. I was working a little bit on the presentation that I'm gonna be doing for DS Go as well as dedicated. I haven't decided what topic to do yet for DS Go. For dedicated, I'm probably gonna just do the how to learn to code, but like more project based stuff. But yeah, that's what I was doing. Um, and then I'm probably gonna actually, instead of trading today, I'm actually gonna be learning more about personal finance. Just a topic that I've kind of learned a lot about, but not as like I've learned some about, but I haven't really, how do I say, like really delved into it like I have with trading, learning everything. Because I feel like I'm at a stage now where I can put in my trades earlier in the week because the commissions are much lower and I don't have a holding time. So I would think I'm going to start doing that and then learning about personal finance and surrounding topics instead. So that's what I was doing. What about you guys? Told Shantai, you have to go take a COVID test. But I didn't study for it. I hope you fail your COVID test then. That wasn't funny at all. It's so overdone. Maple tea latte. Is maple tea lattes today on the menu? That sounds. What is a maple tea latte? Is it like maple syrup latte? I don't know how I feel about that. Or is it like maple leaves and you make it into a latte? I really don't know how I feel about that. Marcus, this is my first study with me, and Tina seems cool, so why not? Oh, I feel very flattered. Thanks so much for joining. DSGO is formal CSGO, is it? Oh, that's perfect then. I guess like the stuff that I'm gonna talk about is very CS based, but with a DS spin, I guess. Do they actually put maple leaf in lattes? That's a very interesting question. Do they? Do they? Oh dear, that sounds terrible. That sounds like I thought even edible. That sounds like it's not edible. Personal finance. Good topic. Need any advice about personal finance? I am here, Tina. Andre, I actually do. Thank you. I think I'm gonna really because I've just kind of learned bits and pieces here and there. It's more out of necessity, like now setting up, this business and things like that. Um, and I've done like, the 401ks, the whatevers, like the retirement funds, the investing and stuff like that. But it's been very like I haven't really like really delved that deeply into it. So that's something that I'm really excited to start learning more about. Um, yeah, so if you have any resources, recommendations, YouTube channels, books, courses, do let me know. I'm very interested in doing that. I think that's the really cool part I realized is once I start like we'll say like I learned trading, right? And then I know how to trade now. Like it's all then the amount I don't actually have to learn it anymore because then it's just about practicing and just putting in trades. And then I can go on to the next topic and learn that. And then it kind of just builds up like that, which I think is so cool. I guess I did an entire video about that, but I just think it's so cool how you can just learn stuff and it becomes part of your tool set, and then you can move on to another topic that becomes part of your tool set again. These study with me's are awesome. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Market studying for my upcoming coding boot camp. Ooh, nice. Sashi Panda, watching statistical rethinking lectures on YouTube. Ah, that sounds like it takes a lot of brain energy. But statistical rethinking, is that a specific channel? Or is that like a series or something? Or is it just talking about like understanding statistics more? Statistics is such an interesting field to me because it's so different, I think, from the rest of math. It's probably why it's usually there's like people who study math and people who study statistics. But I'm not gonna ramble too much about that. That's awesome though. Statistics always a good subject for a data scientist. Morning beep beep, morning everyone. Morning Alvaro. I don't actually know where beep beep is. He was beeping in the back earlier, but I think he is all beeped out for a while. Sebi, I must have money to start personal finance. You see, that's one of the first lessons I learned is that you don't actually have to have money to start personal finance. Good lesson. Shilpa, past the easy peasy phase of art. Time to see red now. Too many errors. I guess this is one place where I don't like red, although it's my favorite color. Ah, Shilpa, that's you're entering the beginning of the dip, generally. It's like the fun, easy part. And then you start finally learning more, and that's when you gotta like start pushing through and actually learning art. That's good. It means that you're moved on to the next stage of your learning path. It's exciting. Just push through. Number one tip, pay yourself first. That is true. Yeah, I've always done that. So paying yourself first, extremely important. I still do it from a very manual perspective. So I'm looking into how to pay myself first from a automated perspective. Like it would be so much easier if I could just automatically transfer it over. Don't know if my bank actually offers that, so I have to go see if I can manage that or just like figure out some other way of doing it. Because yeah, I still do it manually right now though. I do an LLC with an S corp elective to get trader tax status. That makes sense. Makes sense. I'm doing TOEFL and cleaning climate data for 3 days. That stuff takes so long. Data cleaning and TOEFL. Ibrahim, you got this. I know data cleaning is one of those things, you know, it's like it really can take a substantial period of time. But good, you're still doing TOEFL. Yeah, Ibrahim and I actually spoke for the like first time face to face. It was like last week, was it? Maybe it was 2 weeks ago. Maybe I think it was last week, and that was really interesting because I feel like I've known Ibrahim for so long, but it was the first time I've actually heard him talk to me as opposed to like me just talking. And Ibrahim, your English is great, so I wouldn't stress about that TOEFL. You should still study though, but your English is great. Kristen, if you have any income, you have enough for personal finance. Your money right now is worth way more in the future. $1.20 is worth $88 by 65. I think it depends on where it is that you live, but it's yeah. Even if you don't have an income, I still say you should still learn personal finance. Like I wish I did. You know, when I was a student, I was much younger. I thought I didn't need to do personal finance because I wasn't making any money anyway, but I was very, very wrong. You can do personal finance at any point in your life, even if you just learn about it so that once you actually start getting income, it's still very helpful. I follow 2 ladies that discuss finances. Andre, who is it? Let me know. Oh, Millennial in Debt and Sorrel. Oh, yo, I love Sorrel more. Yeah, I really, really love Sorrel more. She's kind of the reason why I sparked up my interest, like a proper, genuine interest again, like to actually study personal finance again. Like her philosophy, just and the way that she, you know, is very, very transparent and honest is really important to me because the personal, you know, finance space is just filled with like these guru people. But yeah, Sorrel Moore is like a breath of fresh air in a lot of ways, and the way that she, the way that she approaches it is, I really like that. I'll check out the second one as well. Millennial in Debt. The depressing title. But I will open it up. Have I heard of Graham Stevens? Yes, I have. So okay, maybe this is unpopular opinion, I don't know. Graham Stevens, I think he used to be good, like he had really good information, but now it's just very clickbaity in my opinion. He just like makes the same videos over and over again about how the housing market is gonna crash and about crypto and all those things, and it's just like it just feels very clickbaity in my opinion. And a lot of the stuff that he makes, I think he kind of just borrows heavily from Reddit, it seems like. So I've stopped watching Graham Stevens for a while now. The money guys are good. Okay, let me open that up too. The money guys. Another channel that I really like a lot is Investing with Rose. She has some like trading stuff, which I don't feel like is the best, but in terms of the investment mentality, that kind of stuff, I think is pretty good as well. Just reading Savi's comment. You know, drop stuff just like how I drop my future opportunities. Yeah, I drop everything. I have problems with that. It's like I'm just holding something and then I'm just gonna drop it. It's like my tea. All right, let us get started. Second Pomodoro. Let's go. Alright, friends, we're done with second Pomodoro. Hydrate and chill. Drink water, folks. Shall we do a speed run? Sebby wants to be a dolphin, but you're a tortoise. Oh no. It's a really pretty color for a dolphin. Waterfall is so special in my heart. Why, Poo-Poo? Only way it could be better if there were also dolphins. Tina-san, have you considered getting a dolphin? Well, if Sebby's a dolphin, I don't know how that would work. Well, everybody's a tortoise here. But if Sebby's also a dolphin, that means we already have a community of dolphins and tortoises. The only thing that's missing is the waterfall. Genrex, I am drained. Well, TGIF. I'm really proud of you for pulling through and still pushing through 2 Pomodoros. I think you should be really proud of yourself. Even if you weren't as productive as you hoped you would be, even if you didn't finish what you wanted to finish as much, even though you're tired, the fact that you did it, I'm really proud of you. Now you should go take a break and rest. All right, time to do the scoreboards. Where is my scoreboard? Okay, yeah, so I looked at a market on the 22nd, so I'm on track over here, but like I said, I'm not gonna actively be learning so much trading anymore. I'm just kind of gonna trade. So this scoreboard is still relevant because, you know, if in order to trade, I have to look at the number of markets reviewed over time. So I'm on track. Ibrahim. Let's see. TOEFL exam is on the 29th. Panel regression, TOEFL, climate data. So you mentioned you've been doing mostly data collection, data cleaning, as well as TOEFL. SciPy. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. SciPy. I always pronounce that wrong. It's like how I pronounce numpy. SciPy and numpy. Looking good though. Hey, that's awesome. Look at that streak, my friend. Oh my god, when was the last time? Oh wow. It's pretty much been the whole month. You got this, dude. Go in strong, finish your TOEFL exam, and then have a amazing break in which you binge watch anime. Looking good. Kiddo. Oh, we're back. Back in the streak as well. Storing light data. Applying technical indicators, sending signals and the signals to cousins came over nowhere today. Yep, I remember you mentioned. Awesome. Also, I just want to point out, I think it's awesome that you're able to proactively realize when you're not going to do any work. Like, I really think that's a really good strategy. I think it's really smart because I think even myself, when I would fall into this trap where I would be like always gonna assume that I'm gonna work, or like I pretend I'm gonna work, and I'm just gonna like bring all my stuff and whatever, when in reality it's actually much better for you to realize, hey, I'm gonna work hard, and then on days in which you're having fun or doing other stuff, you're just like, I'm not gonna work today, I'm gonna work hard, and then I'm gonna have fun hard as well. So really proud of you for that. All right, Melody. Pomodoros, tomatoes. Melody. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so we're a little bit behind on the tomatoes. Is everything a little bit hectic recently? You're on track in terms of your exercise and on track in terms of videos as well. Nice, videos up. Wonder what I'm gonna learn today. Is it another air dry? Not air dryer. Air fryer. Is it another air fryer recipe? I'm now I keep forgetting to get an air fryer. Ninja air fryer. I need to remember that. But I feel like it's one of those things where I have to, it's like I have to, I'm like intimidated. Does that make sense? Like I'm actually really intimidated by the air fryer. Like I really want to get one, but I'm also so intimidated. I think I need to watch more of your videos, Melody, until I feel less intimidated and that I can actually use it. 9:21, so sleepy all day. Just ended up cooking my favorite Filipino delicacy and no study, no walk, no film. Tomorrow's another day. I remember seeing the delicacy, the three-layered glutinous rice. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, I want to try it so bad. But I'm really glad. So I think you took 2 days of break. Oh no, you didn't. So you filmed. So it wasn't like you didn't do anything. Oh wait, no, you did film. So it's filmed and you edited as well, and the video was actually up yesterday. So I think that's good. It's totally fine to miss a day. And again, it's like, you know, understand yourself and just plan out your breaks. I think just the act of planning out when you're going to take a break and just realizing like, hey, today's not a good day, I'm just gonna, if I can't push through today because I don't feel good in that sense, then take a break. It looks like we're on track again. There you go. This is so much better, right? Instead of like forcing yourself to go over and then just like dying for a week. This is so much better. Looking good. We'll try to catch up this weekend. All right, Rahul. Sneak peek into mouse neuronal readings. Ooh, cool. Neuronal readings. I don't remember my neural reading skills. I used to know what these graphs mean. These are the waveforms. I think, are you measuring just generalized waveforms, or are you actually splitting into like gamma, the alpha? I forget. I honestly forget. There's like the cycles I used to remember. It was like the 4 different stages, I think. What do the little x's mean? I guess we'll find out. once this, now that we have the sneak peek and the teaser. All right, 14. Ooh, looking good, Rahul. I'm so proud of you. Look, see, previously you were having days in which you would just be missing one or two, but that looks so good. So proud of you. Checking out MIT data structured Outlook class, working on research paper plus classes. Looking awesome. You're clearing things off. And the 24th, so 2 more to go. You got this, dude. See, everything, you're like just 2 more to go. And then you can also clear for today as well. So proud. All right, Romika. 23rd, go to office hour for a final submission of CWork homework. Begin algos, homework, you just submit this completely, submit extra credit for RL. Ooh, extra credit. Work on part 2 of RL assignment 1 and prep questions for TA. Okay. Hours invested over here. So it looks like we're not investing in these hours. Okay. I'm trying to understand this code. Okay, code signals. I got it. I see. Okay. So I'll go see your, so it looks like I don't think there's a goal, but I assume your goal is to finish the assignment. So it looks like you're on track, which is awesome. And you're even submitting for extra credit, which is even more awesome. You're already beginning I'll go to homework 2, which is not even due until next week. Dude, this is awesome. So proud of you as well. So proud of everyone today. Tones of Shanghai, what have we eaten today? Oh wow, where did the subliminal water fountain go, Tones of Shanghai? I feel like something's missing. What is this? Where's the dolphins and the noodles? Must be a trick. Too much work. I'm sick. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that you're sick. I'm sorry to hear that. Take care, my friend. Try to eat more noodles. Eat more noodles. Think about water fountains. Take a break. Take a rest. Don't push yourself if you're sick. We ate a doctor, and then we ate a mooncake, I think it was. I think mooncake day was, yeah, it's Chinese, what is it called? Mid-Autumn Festival. I believe it was on the 21st. So you were working, but you ate a mooncake, you ate a baby, and then you ate a skull, which is quite delicious, I think. Probably. And now you're sick and you're vomiting it out. Probably shouldn't have eaten a skull and a baby and a mooncake. Take care, Tones of Shanghai. I'm sorry that you're sick. You have a test on the 26th though, so take care. Don't work so hard. I hope you recuperate soon. SJ Panda. Panda's back. Yay! Panda. Welcome, welcome. Oh wow, this chart just got so pretty. Here lies burnout. Probably unsustainable. Code of success. Lacking zone. Wake up, Panda. Oh my god, this is awesome. I love this chart. This is what do the numbers, oh, total complete, I see. Yo, this chart is awesome. Dude, I wanna like steal this chart. Can I steal this chart? This is such an awesome chart. This is so good. Oh, you're in the cone of success right now. I think we adjusted a little bit. Friday. Back to work, vacation time, looking good. Last day of old job on the 30th, and we start a new job soon. Ah, so excited for you. Can't wait for the updates. Awesome, looking good. We're in the cone of success. Darren, who was Adarina Sala, which I did not know until very recently. Task completed. All right, 6, 7. So I'm very glad that you're keeping up with just, you know, getting the stuff done. Okay, 8, 7, 8, 6. I would still recommend like maybe just cutting down on the on your task goal so that you actually are able to complete them, because it just looks like you're missing one for each one. I think just in terms of a mental thing, it might be better, but up to you. I mean, it depends on each person. Maybe it works better for you if you overshoot and then complete less than what you expect. You complete what you expected. So whatever works for you. But looking good. Looks like you have a streak going on as well. Huma, no updates yet. Hope you're okay, Huma. I hope you haven't burnt out. I think I would just say that if you are doing so much over here, you're doing research, you're doing courses, you're doing GRE stuff, and you also have a full-time job, and you're just recovering from illness. So Huma, if you're here right now, Don't push so hard, my friend. Remember, more of a habit. It's more important to keep on the streak and keep doing it than being unsustainable. See, SJ Panda's graph, I think, is a really good representation of that. You know, we want to stay in the cone of success. All right, Max. Always last but not least. This week will be a test of my time management. Remember to always spend some time on coursework and yourself before you work on job deliverables. There you go. It's like investing. Always pay yourself first. Always invest in yourself first. That's why we do these study with me live streams early in the morning for me. Always invest in yourself first. Your priorities and those of your supervisor are not the same. There you go. Yeah, also I completely agree with that. Be more intentional. Like you need to know what's best for you. Nobody else has your best interest at heart as much as you do. And don't be afraid to not do things or do things differently, because your dreams, your career, the things that you care about, they're all up to you. Be intentional. That's my motivational talk of the day. Making glossary for learning on the job, extra credit assignment, job meeting, DS homework, finish DS homework, job meetings. I mean, it looks like you're going real strong here. So you did 2 even though you didn't have to, completed, and 1 word extra. It looks like you are fulfilling your goal of fulfilling your test of time management. Looks like you're doing really well. All right, so we're missing 1/23rd, but it looks like you are honestly doing really, really well. Cool. And that concludes the slightly slower than normal speed run. Let's see some comments. Told Chance, I got my COVID test. Now I'm in the shower. It's the closest approximation to waterfall. I feel less sick in waterfall. I'm sorry you don't feel well. Do you know if it's positive or negative? I hope you failed your test, my friend. I hope you failed. I thought Tina messed up the pronunciation of spicy. I don't know. I don't know why. I just read that in my mind like numpy and saipi. And it's not numpy and saipi. I get that. But it's so much cuter when it's numpy and seppi. Great job. I know, right? Great job, everyone. I heard COVID goes away in a waterfall. Really, Sabine? Really? Darren, me opening some reading list article by 11 p.m. like I am about to do a pomo, knowing I'm going to be sleeping in the next 2 minutes. I mean, yeah, that's kind of, I used to fall into that trap where I would just like pretend that I would work, where I would just like be like, oh yeah, totally gonna do these things. And I actually feel like it's so much better when I just go like, hey, this is actually what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it, and I'm not going to overshoot, and if I'm going to rest, I'm going to rest. That's always worked better for me. You ever feel you don't have time for burnout? I'll be running on empty all week. Kristen, no. I'm going to reference SJ Panda's graph again. No, that's the problem, because then when you do burnout, you're like out for weeks, like days or weeks. If you just catch yourself in time, you're generally a lot more productive. I had so much can't finish it myself. Melody, I want some too. Nightclub, I'm new here. What is the scoreboard? Let me explain. The scoreboard is a way in which we track our progress. It's different for everyone. It's customized for everyone. You make your own, and it's all about trying to achieve the goals that you set for yourself. That's it. We're just keeping each other accountable for that. It's not general brainwaves. It's basically our team injecting current into a specific mouse neuron, not painful to the mouse, ethics 100, and then understand the action potential. Oh, okay. So action potential. Are you tracking chemicals then? Like calcium intake or anything like that? Or just like general electricity that's coming out of the neuron, like general activity? That's pretty cool. So it's like very, it's like you're actually getting into the specific neuron. When I was working on mouse research, I was so, oh my god, it's gonna sound terrible. I was so bad at doing brain surgery. It was like, no, like that's why, one of the reasons why I quit, because I just like, my hands were just terrible, So the fact that you can get it into a neuron without screwing up is, I applaud you. I know how hard that is. Really excited to go to see the results. Are cool. Sneak peek. Next, are we gonna see more sneak peeks for next week? I'm excited. That's some real science. True. I need that chart, right? Okay, SJ Panda. Can we like just make that the template? Like can we call that like a cool name? SJ Panda, can you name your chart? Name it something. So next in the future we can just reference it as that chart. That chart. Because I think I'm gonna make one for myself too. If I start adding, actually, yeah, I'm actually pretty down to make one for myself as well. SJ Panda, patented. Name it. Call it something. Voltage dip versus time. Oh, I see, I see. Makes sense, makes sense. Tina doesn't need hands to be brain surgery. My brain's already blown. I'm really terrible with my hands. Like seriously, I'm really, really terrible with my hands. Like I don't, when I was doing like animal research, I was just doing like lab stuff, not even animal research, lab stuff in general. I would be like dropping my pipettes. I would like literally accidentally ruin all my petri dishes and have to do stuff like 20 times because okay, not 20 times, like 3 times because I just like drop it or I mess it up. Really bad with my hands. I'm bad at names. The chart is open source. You should name it though as your panda. We're called the panda graph. I might just that would be like the default name. The panda graph. It's like it's actually not a bad name, although it's not very relevant. Someone think of a good name for that graph. It's so good. Ghost Tina and her wise advice. Ooh. Rahul, I find the wet lab stuff tiring, but I love the computational analysis part more. I think that's what happened to me as well. So I went more into genomics and bioinformatics. It wasn't necessarily that I thought the wet lab stuff was worse, was tiring. Truthfully, it's because I kind of just really sucked at the wet lab stuff. I was just so bad at it. So that's actually one of the reasons why I went to bioinformatics and computational analysis instead. That's my secret. That's my secret. Shilpa, I've been working on so many graphs and plots and art. These look like an extension to me. The bloomer graph. Actually, that's a good name. That's a good name. Tina do Skinner stuff, make pigeons play ping pong. I wish I was cool enough to do that. Darren, the previous modules taught about CNS and style transfer, so gonna experiment with this style transfers code. Looks good. That's what you're gonna be doing for next week, I assume? The anti-doomer graph. Hey, Panda! Okay, Panda, do you approve? Panda, you get final say because it's your graph. That's what Panda decided on were more names, incoming names, please. And Panda gets to decide because it's Panda's graph. Hiss. That's Boop when Beep Beep bites her. Hiss. I approve. Okay, bloomer. Okay, just to confirm, SJ Panda. Extra clarity. Is it called a bloomer graph? Please type if it is called. Please type the name of your graph, and it shall hereon be known as the name in which Panda writes. No, Andre, Doomber graph. Well, Andre, if you want a graph named after you, you better make a graph. Crisis. Okay, it shall be named the bloomer graph. Yay! There you go. There you go, Panda. Look out. Okay, I'm just gonna ask for your permission first. Cool if I actually make a video including that graph at some point. I'm gonna make a video. I really want to make like a dedicated scoreboards video after Ibrahim works on it, but like at some point I'll make a dedicated one as well, and just like I'm gonna include the bloomer graph with full credit to SJ Panda. The crisis. Nope, too bad. Panda's a bloomer. Panda's a bloomer. So doomers, if you want to have a graph, you better go actually make a graph and you can name it. My previous modules, I met 5 and 6 in my scoreboard learning RNs. Now in module 7 was also struggling because I don't want to stop learning PyTorch. Started learning NNs with TF2. Oh, I see. Okay. I think, well, I no expert on either PyTorch or TF2. I've done both. I just remember PyTorch being more intuitive than TensorFlow, but I might also be remembering wrong. But yeah, I had to do that for one of my classes in college, but I didn't really do that much afterwards. So why not start a doomer graph? No, a bloomer. Doomers don't create a graph, we only steal. Well, alas. Stay in your lane, Doomer. We won this round. Yes, we did. The bloomer graph. So now officially there is a bloomer graph and there is no doomer graph. Alright, I'm gonna go in 1 minute. 1 minute. Oh, it's Friday. I'm just thinking what I have to get done today. I actually do have a decent amount that needs to be done as deliverables today. But then after that, it's gonna be a good weekend. I'm gonna chill. Alright. Someone give me some tortoises. I shall need now. The Discord server is peak doomer vibes. That's because of you and Andre. That's why. Weekend hype. I know, right? Alright, tortoises. Ah, thank you, Sebi. Some tortoises. Alright. Have a wonderful Friday, rest of your Friday, and have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you guys on Monday. Stay blooming. Bye.